Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you guys can tell by the title of the video, I'm actually going to be trying a trick. I'm going to be mixing foundation with some setting powder to get like a velvet foundation to see if this makes the foundation full coverage, if this makes the foundation smooth or does it make it cakey. So I'm just going to test this out. So if you guys want to see me blending my foundation with some setting powder and seeing basically what the results are, then keep on watching. Let's go. Okay, so you guys can kind of tell that I look a little rough today, but that is because I just woke up about an hour ago, I would say. So I'm still just waking up a little bit. But I have a lid right here, and it's actually a sour cream lid, but I'm just going to be using it to put my foundation and powder on. Okay, so I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Foundation and the shade 202, and I'm just going to be dipping a little bit on here. Probably about that much because that's going to be enough for the full face right there. If you guys are looking for a really good drugstore glowy foundation, I do recommend this as well. It is talked about in my videos. So now I'm going to be adding the Coty Airspun powder, loose powder. I love this powder so much. As you guys know, because I've been using it a lot on my channel recently. I'm just going to take the powder and I'm just going to get some in the lid first. So I have some of that powder right here, and I'm just going to add some of it to the foundation. So I think that's enough, just because I don't want to add so much right now, just so the foundation doesn't get all dry and clampy. Okay, so now I'm going to mix it together, and I actually have a mixing spoon. I'm just going to use the back of it, just because how pointy it is, and then I'm just going to mix it together. So far, this is what it looks like. It does look a little clumpy. Just added a little bit more, and I'm just going to mix this together. Okay, so after I have this mixed together, as you can tell, I already started applying it. And I'm just going to take my finger and I'm just going to apply it. It is a little bit thicker, but I kind of like the consistency. It's like kind of velvety in a way. So I have all the foundation on my face, as you guys can tell. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's starting to dry up a little bit. And if you guys can see, it's kind of clumpy. But I'm just going to blend this out with a brush. Just because I think a brush would be better. So it's already oxidizing, which this foundation doesn't do. Okay, so I started mixing this foundation on my face, as you guys can tell. So like the lighting's a little bit weird, but it dried automatically, like I can't blend it anymore. So basically when blending this, you gotta make sure you're blending it in the right areas you want, or it's going to be hard to get it back in those areas, I would say. Okay, so this is what the foundation looks like up close. Okay, so kind of cakey in a way. Not bad though, but I'm going to add concealer underneath just because I want to see what it's going to do. It is looking a little drying for me just because I do have a dry or a combination skin type. So I'm just going to add some concealer and see how well this is going to blend, since we basically have like a powder foundation on. Okay, so it's not looking bad, as you guys can tell. I'm not liking how this is looking at all, though, just because it's not looking good on my skin. It's very cakey and dry right now, like drying. So if you have dry skin, I do not recommend trying this at all. I'm gonna have to remove all of this just because I don't like how it is sitting. A plus about this though is when I blended out that concealer, it was really hard to blend out though, just because the foundation, the thickness of the foundation and with the thinness of the concealer, was kind of hard to blend together because it was like the foundation and the powder underneath didn't really want to move. It wanted to stay into place. But the powder foundation did come on top a little bit over the concealer, making the concealer not wet and dewy, making it really dry so I didn't even have to set it. I feel like from this point on, if I keep adding products on, it's just gonna keep looking cakier and cakey. Like right now, you guys can tell. It's super cake. I'm not loving this look at all. So I don't really recommend you guys mixing powder into your foundation. If you guys have really oily skin, maybe this could be a thing to do, but I really don't recommend it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I thought it was kind of fun mixing my powders together. Sorry it was kind of a short and boring video, but I am trying to basically pre-film some videos and get some ideas. It's really hard to come up with ideas if you're a small YouTuber, just because you have to work around with the products you have, and if you don't own a lot of products, then it is kind of stressful in a way. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel right before you guys leave. That always means the world to me. Other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!